today we'll share with you the current issues that Moa is currently facing when expanding into the US markets, as well as the strategy that we have in store for Moa to revamp their marketing approach. So first on the agenda today, we will go through a brief overview of Moa's current business position. We'll give an analysis of the US craft beer markets. We'll then introduce our marketing strategy and finally discuss the financial impact of our recommendations. So let us first examine what are Moa's core competencies. Firstly, Moa has advanced beer brewing techniques, which allows their beer to have a finer, more exquisite taste. They also have a premium brand pedigree because of their high quality ingredients used, and the fact that they are an independent brewery allows them to retain more authenticity and the rich cultural heritage of their craft beers. So we believe that the first two strengths they have will continue to warrant their high price and their high profit margins, while their independence will allow them to appeal to the true blue craft beer drinkers. So here's a quick look at the various beer products available on the IBU scale. The IBU here refers to the International Bitterness Unit and measures the level of bitterness of beer products. So Moa beers are in a true craft beer category with the highest IBU. With that in mind, we believe that Moa is currently facing two significant issues when trying to expand into the US market. The first being ineffective and unlocalized marketing efforts, and the second being their overly diverse and unfocused product offering. So we believe that their first issue is caused by weak brand image and weak brand equity. Their usual trademark, not safe for work, and slightly controversial brand character is not especially pronounced in the US markets. At the same time, their authenticity is not properly conveyed to the US consumer, and therefore this does not justify the high pricing of their products. The second issue comes from the fact that their product offering is too wide and not properly localized to the demands of the US consumer. So we believe that with less demand of their less popular product ranges, this will lead to unnecessary freight and distribution costs incurred by Moa. Zooming into the US beer market, our team developed the observation that the US market has a very preconceived notion that higher IBUs naturally translate to more complexity and more character to the beer products that they drink. The three main categories available in the US market, namely the light, the draft, and the craft, are perceived to be more authentic and more complex the more bitter they are, with the least bitter being a light beer like the Budweiser Light, and craft beers being the most bitter. With that being said, we gain additional insights into the American markets. Firstly, Americans are looking for more authenticity and they prefer foreign brands. They desire a deeper, more developed taste than their conventional commercial beers, but they do not want the bitterness of true craft beers. Secondly, we observe that there has been a greater consolidation of US craft beer breweries, with major players like ABI acquiring more independent brewers. And this leads to loyal consumers growing more and more disgruntled because they are concerned about the quality and the price of their favorite craft beer brands. As such, we believe there is an unaddressed gap here which Moa can potentially exploit. Moa is not currently utilizing the full potential of the authenticity of their craft beers. Our key takeaway is this: Moa can leverage on the American desire for a less bitter craft beer and exceed the level of authenticity that the average American consumer is expecting at the same IBU level. So this is currently Moa's current IBU offering for the US markets, with their ciders and craft beers being at the lower end of the IBU scale and their craft beers being at the higher end of the spectrum. We decided that their Moa ciders will not be our focus because firstly, they are not Moa's expertise. It will be extremely difficult to establish their authenticity as a true craft beer brewery if their ciders are continuing to be offered because of their low IBU levels. Secondly, we found out that cider drinkers are extremely fickle. They will easily switch to other brands once available, and it will be extremely difficult to retain them in the cider category. So after removing ciders from our focus, we continue to find what we deem as the IBU sweet spot for the US market, and we deem this to be in between the IBU level of 45 and IBU 100. We believe that the Moa Imperial Stout with the IBU level of 100 is simply too bitter for the American taste, and we decided to focus our attention on the less bitter craft beers. So in short, our suggested products of choice for the US market are the Moa St. Joseph and the Moa Vicox. They're selected because of their suitable IBUs that are just right for the American market. And together with our following recommendations, they're supposed to provide more authenticity to Moa's brand positioning. And here is a brief summary of the strategy that we have in store for Moa. Okay.
Clearly, Moa's current marketing initiative is ineffective. Sales do not correlate with marketing expenditures, and this is because their strategy is not focused, their strategy is all over the place, and their strategy lacks their objective. Therefore, a new and more focused strategy is necessary to ensure that Moa continue to remain relevant in the US industry, and this is done by first underlining their focus and objective clearly. So firstly, Moa should focus on specific product lines. Currently, the US market is extremely saturated with many large players. Moa should play to their strength and focus on niche to ensure that their marketing efforts remain undiluted. Also, millennials, which happens to be the most attractive and the largest market, should be targeted. Next, Moa's marketing should aim to be quick and cost-effective. As a new entrant into a largely saturated market, Moa has to be quick to remain relevant, to ensure that they remain relevant despite the many large markets. Also, it's important to note that Moa adopts a zero-debt policy for their financing. Therefore, marketing should be as cost-effective as possible, yet it should sell Moa as a high-quality and New Zealand beer. This brings us to Can You Take More? Can You Take More is a social media initiative that aims to increase reach via viral marketing. Firstly, millennials love challenges. Ice Bucket Challenge, Mannequin Challenge, even Fire Noodle Challenge. It all originates from US. Therefore, our strategy originates from the US, and our strategy aims to introduce a challenge where millennials have to finish 100 IBU Moa in a single sitting, and they will video themselves down. This plays millennials' needs, increase awareness, and help to showcase Moa's high quality in their beer making. Next, millennials will share the video of their challenge on social media and will invite their friends and other family members to take part in the challenge too. This helps to increase reach via the power of crowd, which is both cost-effective and quick. Lastly, challengers with the most likes on their video will be invited for a holiday at New Zealand and will get to visit the Moa's brewery in New Zealand. This helps to ensure that we achieve the desired outcome by rewarding challengers with the largest reach, and also to further leverage on these challenges by continuing to increase our visibility. And lastly, it also seeks to associate Moa with the New Zealand.
Right. So you've heard of the strategy, Can You Take More? What that does for you, right, is it helps to create a short-term hype, and it helps to promote your brand awareness, and it's the first step to penetrating the US market. But that's not enough in the long run. In the long run, we need to position ourselves as the brand of choice. So how do we do that? We look into what millennials want in a brand, in a beer brand. They look for nostalgia. They look for authenticity. They look for the political. What does this mean for Moa? Well, it means that we need to create the Moa Gentleman. Why? Firstly, the Moa Gentleman aims for effortless sophistication. This is because millennials seek a higher quality experience. They desire status even though it might be entirely perceived. And they desire the exclusive and they desire the stylish. So Moa must deliver this to them by delivering effortless sophistication and positioning itself as a beer only for the sophisticated. Next, we found that millennials are very jaded by the beer offerings in the market. A survey formed by Forbes found that there are too many types of beer out there, too many types of craft beer out there, and they are very confused by all the new offerings. They want a beer that is timeless. They want a beer that can last. They want a beer that will be popular and will be quality through the years. Secondly, millennials are backwards looking. They want nostalgia. They want nostalgia. That's because they found that millennials are backwards looking, and they enjoy things from the past, for example, the 70s and the 80s, because they feel it's a better time than it is now. A survey found by Forbes also found that items that sell on nostalgia tend to be more popular among millennials. So therefore, we will aim for a product that's enduring and a product that's timeless, and more will be a beer that lasts. Lastly, more must be authentic. This is because millennials are now very jaded. They're very irritated at the political spectrum and they don't like the traditional. And a survey found that, by Fox also, found that they do not trust traditional advertising. They find it to be misleading, they find it to be all image and all spin. So if we go to traditional advertising path, this will mean that the millennials mistrust our advertising and they mistrust our brand position. Therefore, the more gentleman must be low-key and he must be trustworthy, he must be authentic. So how do we achieve this? Well, there's three arms to this recommendation. Firstly, social media. We need to come off as irreverent, we need to come off as authentic, we need to come off as honest. How? Firstly, we'll have live stream tours. So you can use Instagram videos, Instagram stories to show what's happening inside a brewery, a behind the scenes look at how more beer is produced. So this creates a sense of authenticity. This creates a sense that millennials can trust us. Secondly, we have uncensored posts. We can post things that are witty, irreverent, and while not offensive, but uncensored. So an example of this is like, for example, the more beer. Not everyone can take this. This is a beer for only a man. Something like that. These are uncensored posts, and these create a sense of irreverence and authenticity. Finally, to have consistent image across social media, you must have a playbook that everybody follows by. And this whole social media campaign must be run by a small team, so that the tone remains consistent across all the posts. That way we can create a sustainable image that lasts. Secondly, we need to work on packaging. Packaging is also very important because we found that millennials buy beer largely on the packaging. They want a bold and interesting design, but at the same time it must be simple, because simplicity conveys style, and stylishness is also what millennials look for. So you need to strike a balance between bold and interesting, and yet simple and stylish. So this is the sweet spot for packaging. Finally, we need to work on outreach. Millennials consult two main things when they are buying a beer. Firstly, they look at what's happening around them. So if they're on premise in a bar, they look at all the posters in the bar, they look at what's on discount. And this is the first source they consult. The second source they consult are smartphones. They Google for the beer and they see what the reviews are like. So in our outreach, we need to aim to fulfill these two main things that affect millennials' decisions in buying a beer. One, we need to reach out to bars, pubs, and other on-premise sales sites, and we need to ensure that our products are prominently displayed. Secondly, we need to use our social media campaign to ensure that our reviews remain positive, and we need to leverage on our strengths in our quality product, our award-winning product, to ensure we have strong reviews moving forward. So now we move on to the impact. So the financials are as follows. We see a 6.5% revenue for more, but this is the international revenue. So we are more interested in US sales. In US sales, we see that there's 17% CAGR. The base case is actually quite small because they actually pulled out of the market about 1 or 2 years ago, and they only re-entered last year. So we expect that the first recommendation, the viral challenge, right, will produce a very high revenue in the short run that will start to decline towards the long run. On the other hand, the second strategy is the long-term strategy. It creates a sustainable brand image that maintains sales through the years. So we will expect that the second revenue starts small and starts to grow across time to create a sustainable revenue for more. So with that being said, we started out this case presentation to look for a way to reposition the more image. We started out to look for a way to increase sales growth in the US. And through the use of our recommendations, through the viral challenge, and through repositioning more as into more gentlemen, we believe we have achieved these targets to achieve a 17% CAGR in US revenue moving forwards. Thank you.
Now let's have a Q&A, right?
Yeah.
With the 10 minutes Q&A.
Thanks guys, very nice presentation and really cool slides. The first question I have is about your segmentation. So apparently your target segment is millennials who can afford craft beer at the price range of the more, which is pretty expensive. Also very stylish, like you said, elaborate, and also young, who uses a lot of social media in their lives, right? So tell me where I can find this segment of customers.
Sorry, what's the last question again?
Tell me where I can find this segment of customers. Well, young, rich, and also uses a lot of social media.
Predominantly, the young, they don't actually precisely have to be rich to buy craft beer. What we found is that millennials, regardless of spending power, right, spend for the status, they spend for the experience, and they spend to have their perceived lifestyle. So they don't really precisely have to be rich. It's an avocado toast situation. So even if it's not precisely within the affordability range, they still spend on upmarket products such as craft beer. So being well-to-do is not really a concern here, which is why we didn't segment by income. But as to where to find them exactly, right? We found that generally craft beer drinkers are along the coasts. The east coast, the west coast, not so much towards the Midwest, a bit towards the south. So actually, we found that Moore's distribution arms actually recognize this trend already. They have 31 local distributors, and these local distributors are towards the coasts and slightly in the south, but not really in the Midwest. So this is where we find our target segment, and this is where we then market it.
So you mean specifically in cities, or in suburbs, And cities, what kind of segment are you really targeting?
It's a broad section. It's a broad cross section of millennials because income is not really a concern. Age is also not really a concern apart from the millennials. Age range is 18 to 35.
Okay.
So within that, there's no specific subsegment except that they are craft beer drinkers.
Okay, good. Do you have any proof why price is not a concern?
We found that we conducted some. We looked through some articles online. We found that a Deloitte survey across millennials suggested that millennials don't really consider their spending power if it's something that is social and something that's status. So as long as we achieve that, we think that their spending power is not really a substantial concern.
Okay, thank you.
I got a question. So, your social media campaign, can you take more, right? I have a problem with that because Moa is branding themselves as a super premium craft beer brand. And the two products we have chosen, Moa 5 hops, they are in the reserve range that Moa hopes to push into fine dining and special settings. While your Moa St. Joseph's, they are at the super premium end. So you basically took both of the most expensive product categorization that they have and put in a setting where someone has to down 100 craft beers at a shot. Will that actually dilute their brand, right?
We don't think that it will dilute their brand. Okay. So the challenge works this way, right? They drink an IBU 100 beer. This is the most bitter beer that we have to offer. But at the same time, what we want to say is that this is a bitter beer. This is a beer that is quality and not everyone can appreciate. And so we market through a challenge and we say this is really bitter. You can't take this. And this is kind of the image and the tone that we want to strike. We want to strike an irreverent image of the Moa gentleman, which is that you can't take this. Normal people don't drink this stuff. This stuff is only for the best. And so we market it through a challenge that markets on the bitterness and the difficulty of drinking a Moa beer. And so through this we channel authenticity, the bitterness, and the exclusiveness of the Moa beer.
How much would it cost them to get 100 bottles of that for a millennial that's probably, like you said?
Oh, no, they're not drinking 100 bottles.
Okay.
It's 100 IBU.
Oh, 100 IBU.
It's the most bitter beer. One bottle of the most bitter beer. Yeah.
Okay.
Just want to point out a bit of an inconsistency that I see here. So in your product offerings, right, you say that you're going to axe the IBU 100 and move towards the less IBU section, right, 40, 45. But why is your social media campaign promoting the IBU 100 product?
To answer your question, we are not specifically eliminating the IBU 100 beer stock from our product offering. We just choose to focus our marketing efforts on the St. Joseph and the 5 hops, while using the Imperial Stout as more of like a fan. Like we drew this inspiration from certain challenges like the Ice Bucket Challenge, like the Korean Spicy Noodles Challenge. So this mainly use more of like a challenge that aims to create buzz around our target audience, but we are not specifically emphasizing our marketing efforts in promoting this beer to our audience.
But if you do that social media campaign and use the tag IBU 100, it's going to create a very strong association between Moa brand and IBU 100, which is the bitterness, right? So
Why not just go for promote the IBU 40, the John Hops and
we realized that right now, what Moa is currently, the problem that Moa is currently facing is the fact that they have a very big problem with their brand awareness. People do not know of their brand. So if you try to come up with something with weak IBU levels, they're not going to stand out from other craft beer breweries. So we decided to push this IBU 100 Imperial Stout to create awareness, and then after that, we'll aim to introduce more product offerings to the market.
The association that we want to create here is authentic and, well, they're really just authentic beer. So when they taste the IBU 100, they associate more with authenticity. Yeah. And this is the association we want to create, and we believe this will help us market the other two beers moving forwards.
Could I take a look at your financials for Rec 1? How do you guys project out 1.75 million the first year? That means you're saying that on the very first year when you launch this campaign, you're able to generate $1.75 million in sales already. On a revenue basis right now.
We calculated profits also, but the charts are all very different.
So for revenue, how do you get 1.75 for the first year?
Okay, we took the Ice Bucket Challenge reach in the US.
Okay.
And then we assumed that we will be running similar to Ice Bucket Challenge, but we don't expect to receive the results.
Okay.
We expect to receive only 10% of what Ice Bucket Challenge achieved. It's a pretty conservative estimate.
Okay.
So Ice Bucket Challenge received 2.5 million, and we expect to achieve about 10% of that.
Okay.
So taking that, we take that 250k and then multiply by the price of the bottle.
Okay.
Because to complete this challenge, basically you have to buy one bottle.
Yeah.
So if 250,000 people complete the challenge in that year,
Yeah.
then we will expect about 1.7 million sales.
Okay. The thing about viral campaigns is that, as I know like what happens if you don't hit the 10% mark? Like let's say you like, but the thing is that there are a lot of viral campaigns. Like, have you heard of like Release the Memo? Have you heard of this before? No, right? Probably not. Like these are like, everyone's trying to use viral campaigns right now. So the probability of hitting even 10% of what Ice Bucket Challenge did is, I would say, still quite a stretch. Like, do you have any contingency plans if you guys don't hit the 10% target in the first year? Because most of your projections are on the assumption that you'll be hitting the 10%, right? Yeah.
Well, actually, even if we don't hit the 10%, right, the increase in revenue is still quite substantial because their current situation is they pulled out of the US market. They pulled out of the US market in about 2015.
Okay.
So their US revenue is actually very, very, very small.
Yeah.
So even without a very successful viral campaign, one ascent around the US will still generate substantial market penetration. So this may it may not be as substantial as this, but it should still be quite sizable.
I'm someone who's more risk averse and don't really agree with the other founders' strategy. Looking at our financials, I do see that what our company projects a loss for the next few years, and the numbers right now, in order to claim your profit, is very hard. And right now you're suggesting throwing out even more recommendations to aggressively expand to the US. Is this really the best way forward?
Okay.
Why not focus on domestic?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So firstly, we found even when they expanded into the US, right, their head office costs remain the same. So like we looked into their profit and loss statements for the past 5 years, 6 years, and we found that even when they expanded to other countries, like to US, to China, right, they actually never expanded their head office. So their SG&A actually remained largely the same across the years. So even by expanding into the US, right, we don't expect to see a substantial increase in cost structure. We expect the margins in the US to be slightly lower, but we think that's offset largely by the increase in spending power in the US and the strength of the US craft beer market. So despite the slightly lower margins due to the 3-tier distribution system, it's still a very promising market. So in terms of fixed costs, we don't see a substantial increase. In terms of margin, we see that it is slightly less than New Zealand, but at the same time, we see that the market has great potential. So in choosing to expand in the US market, right, rather than consolidating and reducing costs, right? We think it's a good idea because the fixed cost actually you see the SG&A over here, it's actually a very substantial part of their costs compared to their COGS. Their COGS is perhaps about 70%, their fixed cost is about 40-ish, 50%. So we think expanding aggressively on the sales volume is the way to help them turn the company around, because it will increase the amount of sales while the fixed cost, the huge fixed cost remains like the same. So sales volume in the US is the way to go.
Can you tell me a little bit about your competitors in the same craft beer category? How do you propose to differentiate yourself against these competitors?
Last question again. Yeah, sorry, this will be the last question.
Okay, so we see that there's a range of craft beers. There's true craft and there's mass craft. So towards the slightly left side, it's still technically a competitor because they're still in the craft beer industry. But these are mass craft. They are seen by the people as not so authentic. So over here we have ABI, we have Miller's Crows. So these are the big boys, but they're towards the mass craft side of the craft beer industry. Towards the right side of the craft beer industry, towards the true craft, you have a lot of small players. These small players sell true craft beer. They're usually independent breweries because by definition, independent breweries cannot be too big up. So we have a very consolidated market over here, and then we have a very fragmented market on the true craft side. So we intend to sell in the true craft side of the US craft beer market. And our competitors usually brand themselves with very offensive taglines, like very, very interesting and vitriolic comments like that. And then they name their products usually pretty sexist stuff, like Raging Bitch or Arrogant Bastards. So like pretty strong stuff. So but we can differentiate from them by adopting a slightly milder tone and a more gentlemanly tone, rather than an offensive, edgy tone. And at the same time, we emphasize on our authenticity and our New Zealand heritage. New Zealand has a pretty strong reputation for alcohol and wines and beers. So we will market on our authentic New Zealand heritage and authentic Australian heritage. At the same time, we moderate our tone and achieve the gentlemanly effect, which is what we think millennials want in this market. So in doing so, we differentiate ourselves from more vitriolic and acidic partners.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Right, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Thanks. And 4. The retreat,
No, hackathon is mine. Oh, because they say yeah.
mostly right. Oh, that's the next thing. Okay, give us a minute.
Combo.